Where last night King Charles III of Britain acknowledged the crimes committed by his country during the 8 years of the state of emergency in 1952. Speaking during a banquet hosted in his honor by President William Ruto at State House Nairobi, the King, however, did not issue an official apology, terming the crimes as an abhorrent and unjustifiable acts of violence. President William Ruto told the King that much remains to be done in order to achieve full reparations. The British royals are in Kenya for a 4-day state visit.
In 1952, the British government declared a state of emergency in Kenya to quell a fermenting uprising by Mau Mau freedom fighters who are fighting for their lands and equal labor rights. What followed was 8 years of large-scale torture, murder and rape that left thousands of people dead.
There were abhorrent and unjustifiable acts of violence committed against Kenyans as they waged, as you said at the United Nations, a painful struggle for independence and sovereignty. And for that, there can be no excuse.
In 2013, the United Kingdom government reached an out-of-court settlement of £20 million as payout for the more than 5,000 Kenyans affected by the state of emergency. When King Charles landed in Kenya on Monday night, there was mounting pressure for the UK government through the King to issue an official apology to Kenyans for the atrocities committed in the 50s. However, the King remained mum on the subject during a state banquet in honor of the visiting majesties, even as he acknowledged the crimes were a violation of human rights.
None of this can change the past, but by addressing our history with honesty and openness, we can perhaps demonstrate the strength of our friendship today. And in so doing, we can, I hope, continue to build an ever closer bond for the years ahead.
King Charles said by addressing the Kenya-UK history with honesty and openness, the two countries can continue to build an ever closer bond for the years ahead. During the banquet, President William Ruto praised the King for the exemplary courage in shedding light on uncomfortable truths.
While there has been efforts to atone for the death, injury, and suffering inflicted on Kenyan Africans by colonial government, much remains to be done in order to achieve full reparations.
Ruto added that much remains to be done in order to achieve full reparations.
And if colonialism was brutal and atrocious to African people, colonial reaction to African struggles for sovereignty and self-rule was monstrous in its cruelty. It culminated in the emergency, which intensified the worst excesses of colonial impunity and the indiscriminate victimization of Africans.
King Charles and Queen Camilla are on a 4-day visit to Kenya, their first outside Europe and to a Commonwealth country. O'Brien came in for lunchtime news.